Israel, Imagine. All right. Troops Mark, state your register.
Tazar Ma, Bunny Howard, Bunny Asha
Tazar Ma, Bunny Howard, Bunny Asha
Yahaba Shimi House Shabarakatah.
Yahaba Shimi House Shabarakatah. All right. I'm going to show you the horn. Go. All right. Put wine.
La Yasha Allah.
All right, my son is going to hand me. Go. All right, you see it? False lock. You got it. All right. We're going to say the Lord's Prayer. Go. All right. Men of Israel, Saul, face the east. Face the east.
This is the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanau. Sabbath Shemayah. Kodash. Hayah. Sukkah. Yahweh. Malakah. Taba'ah. Matasaka. Hayah. Ashah. Ba'aratazah. Tawah. Hayah. Bashemayah. Nathanahu. Lakal. Call. Yawam. Wasalaknanahu. Kawawaknahu. Kasalaknanahu. Kawawakiyanahu. Wala'ah. Taba'ah Yalawah. Banasa Yawah. Abal. Hawashai now. Mayah. Ra. Kayah. Lakah. Hamalaku. Waha'al. Wahakapari. La'ai Walayah. Aman.
That's the Lord's Prayer in English.
Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth. As it is in heaven. Give us this day. Our daily bread. Forgive us our debts. We forgive our debtors. Lead us not into temptation. But deliver us from evil. Thine is the kingdom. And the power. And the glory. Forever. So be it.
Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahai. Damaya Laka. Al-Takarash. Wa'al. Tashakwat. All. Kaya. Ana. Awaya Baya'aka.
Awayabika.
Yahama. Yawan. Ra'ash. Alamaka. Ya'arai. Yawamya. Yawamya. Sawada. Wayata. Go.
All right.
Ra'ash. Almaka. Yahweh Yamwa. Sawada.
Wayuda.
Wayuta.
Wayuta.
Yatazawa.
Yatazawa.
Yatazawanyika.
Tazawanyika.
Amawa.
Amawa.
Akawa.
Akawa.
Wanakakina.
Wanakakina.
Magawa.
Magawa.
Wala'a.
Wala'a.
Yazaka.
Yazaka.
Sham Yasha'ala.
Sham Yasha'ala.
Awada.
Awida.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Nawatazawa.
Nabatazawa.
Laba.
Laba.
Yakadwa.
Yakadwa.
Ayaka.
Ayaka.
Baya.
Baya.
Yakatwa.
Yakadwa.
Ayahawya.
Ayahawya.
Alawam.
Alawam.
Wayashima.
Wayashima.
Alayam.
Aliyam.
Mawa'aba.
Mawa'aba.
Wagari.
Wagari.
Gabal.
Gabal.
Wamawam.
Ramawam.
Wamalak.
Ramalak.
Kalashah.
Kawashah.
Amyashabia.
Kawashah.
Kalawar.
Tazawar.
Ramashawar.
Nahasawar.
Kalawa.
Nalawa.
Amam.
Amam.
Hawaya.
Ariya.
Zawat.
Zawat.
Labanya Lawat.
Labani Lawat.
Salah.
Salah.
Aisha.
Asha.
Laham.
Laham.
Kamaya.
Kamaya.
Kasaya Sarah.
Kasaya Sarah.
Kayabia.
Kayabia.
Malaka'al.
Malaka'al.
Koyashwa.
Kawashwa.
Nashamuda.
Nashamuda.
By one.
By one.
Badara.
Dara.
Haya.
Aya.
Daman.
Daman.
Laidama.
Ladam.
Saitamwa.
Ladam.
Nada.
Nada.
Yamawa.
Yamawa.
Kara.
Kara.
Wakazaba.
Wakazaba.
Wakazabak.
Wakazaba.
Wakazazal.
Wakazal.
Wana.
Ana.
Kanasakamwa.
Kasukam.
Asha.
Asha.
Amawa.
Abuwa.
Nayarusha.
Nairisha.
Lanawa.
Anawa.
Ah.
Ah.
Naiwa.
Naiwa.
Aliyaham.
Aliyaham.
Aliyaha.
Aliyaha.
Sayatamwa. Sayatamwa.
Sayatamwa.
Nagagyo.
Nagagyo.
Nakwas.
Nakwas.
Napanya Raka.
Napanya Raka.
Kaash.
Kaash.
Saarba Ira.
Sa'ari Ira.
Wakalahaba.
Wakalahaba.
Kalahat.
Kalahat.
Haryam.
Haryam.
Kantarapatma.
Kabariyam.
Asarka.
Asarka.
Ramasa.
Ramasa.
Abaska.
Abaska.
Tabahalam.
Tabahalam.
Mala'a.
Mala'a.
Kanyaham.
Kanyaham.
Kalawam.
Kalawam.
Wayabakashwa.
Wayabakashwa.
Shamka.
Shaka.
Yahawa.
Yahawa.
Yabashwa.
Yabashwa.
Waya.
Waya.
Yahawa.
Yahawa.
Ayai.
Waya.
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 Kapawa.
Waya.
Wayabadwa.
Waya.
Wayadagwa.
Waya.
Kayata.
Kayata.
Shamka.
Shaka.
Yahawa.
Yahawa.
Labaka.
Labaka.
Aliwam.
Wayawam.
Alka Rataza.
Al-Rataza. Psalms 83 in the English. Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still.
And be not still.
Hold my power.
Hold my power.
For lo,
lo,
thine enemies
thine enemies
make a tumult.
make a tumult.
And they that hate thee
And they that hate thee
have lifted up their head.
have lifted up their head.
They have taken crafty counsel
They have taken crafty counsel
against thy people.
against thy people.
And consulted against thy
They
hidden ones.
consulted against thy hidden ones.
They have said,
They have said,
Come,
Come,
and let us cut them off.
let us come out.
From being a nation,
From being a nation.
that the name of Israel,
The name of Israel
may be no more in remembrance.
may be no more in remembrance.
For they have consulted together
For they have consulted together
with one consent.
with one
They
consent.
are confederate against
They are confederate against
the
thee.
tabernacles of Edom
The tabernacle of
and
Edom
the Israelites
and the
of
Israelites,
Moab
Moab,
and Havarese
and Havarese,
Gabal
Gabal,
and Ammon
and Ammon,
and Amalek
and Amalek,
and Philistines
and Philistines,
with the inhabitants of
the
Tyre.
inhabitants of Tyre.
Assur also is joined with them.
So is also joined them.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
They have holding the children alive.
Said Lot,
Selah.
do unto them as unto the Midianites,
Do unto them as to the Midianites,
as to Sisera,
and to Sarah,
as to Jabin,
and to Zubid,
and the broken son,
and the brook of Esau,
which perished at Endor.
which perished in Edom.
They became as dung for the earth.
They became the dung for the earth.
Make their nobles like Oreb,
Make the nobles like a rib,
and like Seir.
and like the air.
Yea,
Yea,
all the princes of Zebah,
all the princes of Sabbath,
and as Almunah,
and as Amun,
who said,
who said,
let us take to ourselves the house of God in possession.
Let us take to ourselves the house of God and possess.
Oh my power,
Oh, my power.
make them like a wheel,
Make it like a wheel,
as the stubble before the wind,
as the stumble before the wind,
as the fire burneth the wood,
as the fire burned the wood,
and as the flame setteth the mountains on fire.
as the flame set the mountains on fire.
So persecute them with thy tempest,
So persecute them with thy tempest,
and make them afraid with thy soul.
and make them afraid with thy stone.
Fill their faces with shame,
Fill their faces with shame,
that they may seek thy name.
that they may seek thy name.
Oh, your house.
Oh, your house.
Let them be confounded
Let them be found out
and troubled forever.
and trouble forever.
Yea,
Yea,
let them be put to shame
let them be put to
and
shame
head perish.
and perish.
That the men like that men may know
That men may know
that thou,
that thou,
whose name alone
whose name alone
is the house,
is the house, This is Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah, Ayanya, Ahariya, Ayanya, Yaba'ah, Azariya, La'am, Yahweh, Shamayam, Ratazah, Ayatan, Namawat, Regalia, Ayanawam, Shamarka, Anan, La'am, Yanawam, Wala'ah, Shawamah, Yasha'Allah, Yahweh, Shamarka, Yahweh, Tazalka, Al-Yad, Yamamam, Hashemash, La'am, Yakaka, Wayaraq, Alahalia, Yahweh, Shamarka, Bakarai, Yashemah, Atapashta, Yahweh, Yashemah, Saza'aka, Wabu'aka, Ma'ata, Ma'an
Psalms 121 in the English. I will lift up my eyes into the hill.
From which cometh my help.
My help coming from the Lord. Which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not stumble. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord is thy keeper. The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite you by day, nor the moon by night. The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. The Lord shall preserve thy going out, and thy coming in. From this time forth, and even forevermore. This will be the blessed Israel in the Hebrews. Like that. I got it. This blessed Israel in the Hebrew. Yahweh Ba'ashem. Yahweh Shah. Barak Lanah. Wahabaya'ah. Sapari. Ba'ashem. Yahweh Shah.
All right. Yahweh. In the name of Yahweh Shai. Bless us. And Israel. And his school. In the name of Yahweh Shai. Thank you so be.
Thank you so be.
All right. Psalm is a turn. All right. Be seated. We left off at
Genesis chapter 17.
Genesis chapter 17. You got the easy, right? You got the calm. All right.
This book of Genesis, chapter 17 and verse 1. Wa Yahweh, Abaram, Ban, the Shayim, Shana, Watha, Wakasha, Shalayam, Wayara, Yahweh, Abaram, Amar, Allah Yahweh, Ananias, Shadiyah, Halak, Lapanya, Yahweh. Salaki. Haya. Tamayam. Verse 2. Athan. Bara. Yapia. Baya. Bun. Salaki. Baya. Naya. Wabayanak. Wa'a. Baha. Awaka. Bama'ad. Ma'ad. Verse 3. Wayapala. Avaram. Panawa. Panaya. Wayadabar. Atwa. Alahayim. La Amar. Verse 4. Aniyah. Hana. Barayapia. Athak. Wahayaya. Salaki.
You did it right.
Wahayaya. La'ab. Hamawa. Hamawan. Young. Verse 5. Wala'ah. Yaquak. Ra'ah. Awad. Atha. Shamak. Abaram. Wahawa. Wahaya. Shamak. Abraham. Kaya. Hamawan. Dawayam. Nathata. Na Tatayak. Verse 6. Wahab Parathya. Atak. Bama'ad. Ma'ad. Wanatatayak. Lagawayam. Wamalakyam. Mamaka. Yataza Awa. Yataza Awa. Verse 7. Wahakwa Makia. Wa'akwa Amakia. Barayakia. Barayakia. Bayanya. Wabayanak. Wabanyan. Zaraik. Akaryak. Ladaratham. Labari. Iwalam. Lahayawa. Laka. Lahayam. Walazark. And Akaryak.
Good job. Good everybody hands there reading. Most of on point to the T, which is awesome. All right. Not say you want to read that? Go. All right.
Genesis chapter 17, starting at verse 1 in the English. And when Abram was 90 years old and 9, the Lord appeared to Abram and said unto him, I am the Almighty Power. Walk before me and be thou perfect.
This is the Most High God coming to Abram when he's 90 years old. Imagine all the stuff his brothers did. He's 99 years old, right? Just imagine that. How unfathomable it is happening today. You know what I'm saying? With the curses that's on us right now.
Right.
This brother was already blessed in that regard alone. But this is the Most High appearing to him, telling him what? Read that again.
God. He said, I am the Almighty Power. Walk before me and be thou perfect.
What's the Most High mean by being perfect? What was he talking about? Walk with me and be perfect.
Go ahead. It's a lot to be pretty much keep his command.
Keeping his commandments, you know what I'm saying? And what's the precept for that we know? A man he talked about, he called perfect. Just give me his name.
You know it?
No. Job. How much you say? But yeah, that's it. Job was a perfect man. Not because Job had all the cattle, not because Job had a bunch of wives and was a rich man and all that kind of stuff there. He was perfect because he followed the Most High God. Mm-hmm. Following and perfect in this time is what you need to be to get to this kingdom. Right. This is the time that you want to strive to be that kind of perfect. Right. Walking with the Lord don't mean no man is 100 feet tall and you actually holding your hand walking with you. Mm-hmm. Walking with the Most High means following his laws in the dark. Right. Following them when nobody sees you. Not being weak. Right. At no point in time. Right. That's what it means to be perfect. Because people in the world, that's the thing people in the world love to say, nobody's perfect. They say that because guess what? They mean I can go do what I want to do and just say I'm sorry. Right. Being perfect in this truth means you are not allowed to even give yourself an excuse to say I'm sorry. Right. That means make sure. What's the slogan we got? Don't be sure, make sure. That's right. Make your election sure. That's right. This is the time that you want to do everything you can to force your zeal in this earth. Go ahead.
Like, so if I could, going back, you made a point. I remember General Muhammad said he was battling a Christian pastor, and the Christian pastor was challenging him, saying, could you do you allow your women to come into the temple when they come to the building, school, when they're on their period?
Right.
He said, of course not. What Jim Muhammad said, of course not.
Right.
But the heavy part they brought out was that they don't think anybody can keep the law.
Right.
So they don't think they're gonna always try to challenge you when it comes to the law, but they don't think anybody can keep it.
Right.
And they think it's impossible for us to try to keep it because they don't keep it.
And that weirdo on Huntsville asked me the same thing about it. That's the first thing a lot of weirdos want to ask about. You want to ask about the woman's menstrual cycle when it comes to following the Bible. That's the first thing on your brain. That's a weirdo. You know what I'm saying? It's so much other stuff you got to worry about as a man.
Right.
You worry about the woman's menstrual cycle. That's a demon on you right there. If that's the first thing you bring up. You know what I'm saying? The laws of God are not grievous.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I think that's in the book of John, 3rd chapter, if I'm not mistaken. It's not hard to do. It's your pride that makes you not want to walk with the Most High.
Right.
It's your pride that got you want to get ready to buy these Christmas gifts, Thanksgivings, and birthdays, because you want to look like you the man or you the woman.
That's right.
It's not really about the person you buying it for. We got to stop getting that selfish spirit saying it's for the kids at this point. You know what I'm saying? So that's the lie we get the Christian church put on us that we have to stop. You can't be perfect in the eyes of the Most High God.
That's right. That's right.
But you by following, and He gave you the instruction, man. Think about in the world. There's no such thing as perfect in the world. You can be who? LeBron. Think about somebody real famous. Drake, LeBron James.
Right.
It's somebody gonna say something about it.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And most people that's free don't really, you can't care about that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So you got to have that spirit when you come into this truth. You have to be perfect and know that you please the Most High God. He gave you a list, a whole book or records to know if you're doing the right thing.
Right.
Nobody else has. Everybody else's level of perfect is whatever they feel like that day.
That's
Most High gave it to you. This why you be perfect. Do this, you in the game.
Right.
That's why it's not hard to do.
Okay.
All right, keep going.
Go. Genesis chapter 17, verse 2. And I will make my covenant between me and thee, and will multiply thee exceedingly.
Keep going.
Verse 3. And Abram fell on his face, and the Most High Power talked with him, saying, As for me, behold, my covenant is with thee, and thou shalt be a father of many nations.
Now, how was he the father of many nations? When he say he's multiplying his seed,
Right.
about 10, what he talk about? Go ahead.
So like, sorry, I was gonna say because he had Ishmael, he had the Ishmaelites, he had
So who? How many sons did Abraham have that we know of? Yeah, that we know we had Isaac and Ishmael. So what I'm getting at is that when the Most High gives you a promise, he's telling Abraham that he is going to receive the kingdom, right? Did Abraham actually receive the kingdom himself? Go ahead. He did. How did he receive it? How is he going to receive it?
Through his children.
Through his seed. So all that goes to understand what we were talking about last Sabbath service about how that's letting you know the reincarnation is in the Bible. The Most High didn't lie to him. Abraham is going to receive his seed through his children. Right. Mainly through his sons. His sons have their sons and their sons and their sons. Right. That's what you're fighting for right now. You have to be in the mindset right now where you're going to put this work in. We may be 90 years old before everything comes together. You may leave here. You want to keep that going through your sons, through your daughters. They can receive the kingdom through you. And that's when you receive it, because guess what? You will be born back into earth. Right. All right. That's a cut the Christian talking about you when dying and going to heaven or hell. You're gonna receive your rewards here on this plane here. So, but you got to fight for it now. Abraham gave up he left his own family, went through dealing with different kings, different situations till he got his blessing. Right. And he's still fighting for his children to get the kingdom. That's the mindset we have to be in. Keep going.
Okay. Verse 5. Neither shall thy name anymore be called Abram, but thy name shall be Abraham, for a father of many nations have I made thee.
And this was his reward right here. Every brother in this room right now, you put in work, and then a man came to you one day and told you, this is your character. This is the spirit I see on you. This is gonna be your new name. This is the same thing Abraham got right. He getting his Hebrew name right. This is the thing that every man in this room earned to get. Every man on the planet You should want to earn.
Right.
You should want to come around brothers and say, hey, peak your spirit, and you find out about yourself. Because every man in this ISUPK, the name you were given represents you. Right. Even if it's something you didn't agree with, you like, what? But a brother above you saw that. Mm-hmm. And it's always right. That's how you know the spirit of the Most High is in here. Most brothers' names fit their character. And that's why that is so important to live up to that name. Think about everything Abraham did before he got his name. Right? And he had to put a lot of work in to earn that name, and the Most High saw that. And wanted to make him even a better man than what he already was. All right, so that's how you want to look at that. That's why that getting a name is important. You see all these fake Israelites giving themselves name. You can't give yourself no name. Right. That's impossible. That is ridiculous. You couldn't even do that in the hood. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't just walk up and say my name and keep that. Somebody had to call you people. That's right. But some kind of way they want to get themselves their own name. Right. They want to get themselves. That's not how that works. That's right. Most High made everything about brotherhood. You can't find out who you are till you deal with your brothers. That's right. That's how you find out what type of man you are. That's right. When trials come up, when stuff go wrong, that's how you find out. And the Most High peaked that about Abram and gave his name, made him Abraham. Good. All right. Good. All right. Keep going.
Verse 6. And I will make thee exceeding fruitful, and I will make nations of thee, and kings shall come out of thee. Right. Verse 7. And I will establish my covenant between me and thee, and thy seed after thee, in their generations.
He's right there. He's letting them know it's going to be generations based on what this one man is doing. Right. So we have to get in that mindset where you being that one man, you can affect the future generations. Right. We got to stop thinking, it's not a bunch of us somewhere. You got to look at what you do. He focused on him, and he blessed the generation. That's the mindset every man should be in. All right, keep going.
So come for an everlasting covenant, to be a God unto thee, right, and to thy seed after thee.
Right. All right. That's seven right there.
Go. All
right. You read Hebrew
Genesis chapter 17, verse 8. Wanath Sayah Lakah Walazarik.
That's right.
It's like Akaryak. Ratazah. Magarayak. Kar. Ratazah. Kanaim. La'azaf. I walayam. I walams. Like I walam. Wa haya yath. Wa haya yahya. Laham.
Yeah, verse 9, right?
But the last word, verse 8. La hayam. Verse 9. Wa ya amar. Al hayam. Al hayam. All. Abaraham. Wa'ata. Barayakya.
That's it.
Tashamar. Ata. Wazaraik. Akariyak. Akarak. Akariyak. La the Ratham. Zarath. Verse 10, Zarath. Barayakya. Ashar. Tashamar. Bayanaya. Bayana. Wa baya na ya come. Wa bayan. Zaraik. Akarayak. Hamawal. Lakam. It's like, yeah, Lakam.
That's right.
Call. Zakar. Verse 11. Wa namaltham. Off. Bashar. Thumb. It's like Al-Ralath come. Wahaya. La-Awaf. Ba-Rayath. Bayana. Wa-Baya. It's like Wa-Baya na-ya come. Verse 12. Waban. Shamanah. Ya Mayam. Ya Mawal. Lakam. Call. Zakar. Ladaraf ya come. Ladaraf ya come. Ya Layad. Bayath. Wa Makwarnath. Kasai Pa. I was like, Kasai. Is it Kasai? I said Kasai. Verse 12.
Whose word?
Kasai. It was the Kasai. Kasai.
Kasai. That's what that is. That is a tricky one right there because he got it with a different kind of pronouncement. But that's right. Kasai.
Go. My calls. Bomb. Nakar. Ashar. La. Maserite. Hawa. Verse 13. Ha Mawal. Ya Mawal. Ya Layad. Bayathak. Wa Makwanath. Kasapak. Wa Hayath. Barayathya. Ba Bashar Khan, Baba Shakam, Labarayah, Iwalam, verse 14. Wa'ira, Zakar, Ashar, La'ah, Ya Mawal, Atah, Bashar, Iralathya, Wa Nakrath. That's like Wa Narakhtha. Hanapar. Ha Hawa. Ma'ai Maya. Ah. Barayath. Ha Par.
That's it. All right. I'll start at 8 read.
God is the book of Genesis, chapter 17, verse 8. And I will give unto thee and to thy seed after thee.
Slot, get that brother a hand, but he Hebrew is not an easy language to read at all. Don't ever think that. It's something we want to practice all the time because we'll leave. We'll do that sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, let's just get it.
Come. The book of Genesis, chapter 17, verse 8. And I will give unto thee and to thy seed after thee,
right,
the land wherein thou art a stranger, all the land of Canaan for an everlasting possession, and I will be their God.
Right, this is part of the promise the Most High is giving you, letting you know the land you going in gonna be somebody else's land. He gonna take it from them and give it to you. That's what the Most High wants to do with us. You know what I'm saying? Abraham got to go fight no wars for this to get this.
Right.
It was something he was getting promised already because of his due diligence to the Most High.
Right.
Right? Let's keep going.
Come, verse 9. And God said unto Abraham, thou shalt keep my covenant, therefore thou and thy seed after thee in their generations.
Right. So how you gonna get that? Do that? He got to teach his children. That's how this stuff was passed down. You know what I'm saying? Well, even a lot of people think that the law started with Moses. It did not start with Moses. It started with Adam, and he passed that down to his sons. That's how you see similar activity going on from beginning to end. Because this was our culture that we got. We put it on paper so we can have something to read. The Most High did that, showing brotherhood to us.
That's
right. He didn't have to do that. But what was happening with that, we've gotten away from something simple as reading what we're supposed to do and doing. This stuff was left around a long time ago to keep us straight, keep us protected from our enemies, so we can go and possess it. We're in a time right now where Israel is being destroyed. That's our land right now. That he's taking it back right now to let them kill themselves. So you got to be prepared to be allowed to step on that land and rule. That's your job, to just learn to get your mind right to be a ruler.
Right.
That's what all this is about. So us black man can actually run the earth. And that's what's needed.
That's right.
All right, keep going.
Come, verse 10. This is my covenant, which ye shall keep between me and you and thy seed after thee. Every man child among you shall be circumcised.
Right. So circumcision was a big thing. Now, does a man have to be circumcised now to come in here? If a brother come in here and he just decide to let everybody know, hey, I'm not circumcised, does he have to go get circumcised to come in here? Go ahead. All right. Why is that?
If I could, sir, I'm gonna say because circumcision is of the heart now. And then the law, and the law was you got to be circumcised on the 8th day. If you weren't circumcised on the 8th day, you didn't keep that law. So now you need to be circumcised by the heart.
All right, good. Anybody got a precept to back up what he's saying? You're right. But give me a simple precept. And there's a bunch of them, but give me one you might think of. Might make it very simple concerning circumcision. Give me Galatians 4 and 6. That's what we can use. 5 and 6.
Okay.
You gonna read too?
Okay. It's the book of Galatians 5, chapter 5, verse 6. For in Jesus Christ, neither circumcisions avail anything.
Right. So because of Christ is the reason we don't have to circumcise anything. Because we don't have to do anything physically to let us know. I say physically to your body. Like that's similar to a sacrifice, basically. Something we do not do. And why we don't do that? Because Christ was the ultimate sacrifice. Mm-hmm. So circumcision now would mean nothing. The main thing, if brother want to come, he not circumcised. Are you a drug addict? Mm-hmm. Are you a homosexual? But you know what I'm saying? That is more important than whether or not he is circumcised, which is a bigger deal. Mm-hmm. That was a part of our culture that we did then. So when people like to take that and say, like when they tell me following the law, stuff like that will come up. You know what I'm saying? They want to know why you don't do that, why you don't have to. That's not important no more. I can go make this man do that. Why would I do that when he's sleeping with somebody else woman? Mm. He's not gonna help him. Mm. That was what we did things back then to enforce our culture. Okay. Now our culture is through this law about how we act, how our mind works, how we react to things. Right. That's our culture. How you carry yourself in your day-to-day life is the most important thing about what we're doing. How people see you at your job, all that. That's the change that you got to be in there. Not going to get someone's rod cut off. You know what I'm saying? Right. That's over with, right? Right. So that's why we don't do it because of Christ. He gave you opportunity to show that light everywhere you go. Because everybody, when you walk along, nobody know you circumcised or not. It don't matter. Can you be trusted? That's the main thing. Are you an honorable man? Do you have integrity? Good. And all that gonna come, whether you know it or not. Your integrity gonna come through these laws. Good. The fact that you know you really deep down know you can't steal. Deep down you know you can't sell drugs. You can't go get high. You can't do that. That's gonna be your character as a man. Mm-hmm. Every time. That's right. All right, keep going.
Come, verse 11. And ye shall circumcise the flesh of your foreskin. Right. And it shall be a token of the covenant betwixt me and you.
Keep going.
Verse 12. And he that is 8 days old shall be circumcised among you.
Right, that's what Dr. was saying. That was our custom. 8 days you will get circumcised. Keep going.
Come. Every man child in your generations, he that is born in the house or bought with money of any stranger which is not of thy seed.
Right. Keep going.
Verse 13. He that is born in thy house and he that is bought with thy money must needs be circumcised. Right. And my covenant shall be in your flesh for an everlasting covenant.
So in that time, everybody that came around you bought a slave. Everybody that was in your area had to be circumcised. Mm-hmm. That's how now how we relate that today to what we do? Anybody that will come around us, guess what they got to do? Got to keep the laws. You know what I'm saying? You have to have it on your forehead. You have to be marked with this truth to be able to be in here. You know what I'm saying? So that's right there is when they said Christ came up the ante. They had something then that you used when you can't come around, you don't got this. Christ up the ante because you don't know what's in a man's mind. You got to do what? You got to be around. Right. You don't know what's in your own mind sometimes till you're around brothers. You know, all that stuff is the same thing, keeping these laws with you. So that's why they circumcised. It was important then because of, keeping outsiders out. You know what I'm saying? You want to always protect the business and know, okay, this brother got on this, he got that. That's how you know people come around you. But actually knowing somebody part of your culture, that part takes brotherhood and sisterhood. So actually know that. All right, keep going.
Come, verse 14. And the uncircumcised man-child whose flesh of his foreskin is not circumcised, that soul shall be cut off from his people. He hath broken my covenant.
Right. Now see how serious that is? That was how serious that was. So imagine how much more important Christ was coming doing away with that. Right. Coming saying you ain't gotta do that. Right. You know what I'm saying? He was that serious to where he was obviously had been had that foreskin cut. So imagine a man that his parents didn't do that. You're a grown man. You can't even come around your people. Right? You can't come around until you get that took in. Like so that's why Christ was able to go and sit with the publicans and the sinners, right? Because he had that mindset at that time. our people that had that mindset.
Right.
They were like, if you ain't with us, you just ain't never with us. Christ came to go get his people. That's the spirit that ISUPK, and we go and get our brothers.
Right, that's right.
They don't know no better. They were taught. They finna celebrate Christmas. They've been doing it since they was a baby.
Oh, God.
You gotta be able to accept people like that, just what like Christ did, and change them, and be that light that's gonna help them change.
Right.
Now back then, our job would have been to come burn every damn house down around here that got a tree in. Now it's gonna be more okay. When they small, they can't pay their bills. They about to throw their brains out. Hopefully they'll catch us one day. They get a flight.
Right.
That's what you can do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You don't tell them you celebrate Christmas. You can't never come in. You get them a flight. You know what I'm saying? You be a brother and a sister and get them in. You know that's what you do. Back then it was a little bit more harsh. You know,
Right.
They would have been dead by now. You know what I'm saying? But Christ knew that they're right there only hard our hearts. You know what I'm saying? Now we have to be brotherly and sisterly with them and be patient until they fight. They have them fight the battles. Right. All right, keep going.
It's 14. I'm on 15.
You on 15? That was the last one we don't read the Hebrew now, right? All right, I got this. All right. Why y'all more? Alahayim, all, Abaraham, Ashtayah, Ariyah, Salak, Shariyah, Salak, Ashtatak, La'ah, Hakara, As, Shemaha, Shariyah, Kaya, Shara, Shema, verse 16. Wabarakasi, Atha, Salaki, Wapam, Nataya, Mamana, Lak, Ban, Wabara, Kataya, Kataha, Salaki, Waha, Yataha, Lapawaya, Malakam, Amayam, Mamana, Yahweh, Yahweh, verse 17. Wayapala, Abraham, Pagyawa, Walataza Kak, Salaki, Kak, Walataza Kakwa, Wayama, Balaban, Halaban, Ma'a, Shanaha, Yawalad, Wa'am, Sharaha, Habath, Tasha Shana, I was on 17. The bottom, okay, I see. Shana, Talat, verse 18. Wayama, Abraham, all, Ha'ala, Hayam, Lawa, Yashemai, all, Yahweh, Lapanyak, 21. Wayama, Ahayam, Abala, Shara, Ashitak, Yaladaf, Lak, Bud, Waka Ra, Raka Atha, Raka As, Shamar, the Tazakak, Wahako Masia, As, Barayataya, Atawa, Abarayas, Salaki, Iwala, Lazariah, Akayawa. All right, verse 20. Wala, Yashemaiah, Shemai, Tayak, Ana, Barakataya, Asawa, Wahapa, Rayataya, Atawa, Wahabayasma, Asawa, Mamaat, Sha'at, or something like that. Ma'at, Salaki. Shanayam, Aisha, Nasayam, Salaki. Ya, Walayat, Anata, Tayawa, Lapawaya, Padawala, Salaki. Verse 21. Wa'as, Barayasia, Akoya, As, Yatazakak, Ashar, Halat, Lak, Shara, Lamawa'at, Hazaha, Bashana, Ha'a, Karath.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 17, verse 15. And God said unto Abraham, as for Sarai thy wife, thou shalt not call her name Sarai, but Sarah shall her name be.
Right, so also his real earned her Hebrew name. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
She's been with the brother the whole time, stood the test of time, and she has earned the right to get a name. It's a very important thing for sisters to do that too and to live up to that name. Right? Keep going.
Come, verse 16. And I will bless her and give thee a son also of her. Yea, I will bless her, and she shall be a mother of nations.
Right.
Kings of people shall be of her.
Right. So this is a lot of times, of course, the Christian church trying to bring this in with a woman's seed and all this. She's still getting blessed through Abraham. That's how she's getting it. She's not going to get no other children.
Right.
Her children is going to be blessed through her husband. And she accepts. That's a great thing to say. I met this man I'm with. His seed going to go in me, and I'm going to birth this nation. And our sisters have been stripped of the pride of doing it. They have been stripped of it. They want to be the CEO. They want to be the best thing on Instagram. Right. Sometimes the best thing you can be is a good wife. That's right. That is some of y'all purpose. I mean, it's like all your purpose. Right. You know, but hell, there's other benefits you got. Right. But that's the greatest thing you can be. That's right. Is a good supporting wife. That's right. Everything else you can go out in the world, we want you to get the bag. We don't never want you not to get the bag. But always be that job first. Just like every man in here, everybody got other slaves, other ways to make money. The greatest thing we are doing is living in this truth. That's right. Doing work in this truth, being priests and prophets of the Lord. That's right. Ain't nothing greater than that. So the sisters understand that that's their role, they get this kind of blessing too. All right, keep going.
Now we'll come verse 17. Then Abraham fell upon his face and laughed, and said in his heart, shall a child be born unto him that is 100 years old?
Right. So this Abraham, like, in his sense, like, man, that's imagine he like, God crazy. What are you talking about? Like, yeah, okay, you know what I'm saying? He been simple today. He really laughed and said that about the Most High because it was that far fetched from happening. Right. He's 99 years old. Right. Just think about now. You can be 59 years old. You ain't thinking about having another child. If it happened to happen, your mind is like, man, no. You know what I'm saying? Especially a real about 50, 62. You ain't thinking that. You know. So same thing here. Keep going.
Shall a child be born unto him that is 100 years old, and shall Sarah that is 90 years old bear?
Right. So you basically saying both was pretty old. How is this happening? Keep going.
18. And Abraham said unto God, O thou Ishmael might live before thee.
Right.
And God said, Sarah thy wife shall bear thee a son indeed.
Right.
And thou shalt call his name Isaac.
Right. So he giving them the whole breakdown, saying you're gonna have one named Ishmael, you're gonna have one I want you to call Isaac. He's giving them the prophecy right here. Keep going.
Oh God. And I will establish my covenant with him forever. For Salaki. And I will establish my covenant with him for an everlasting covenant, and with his seed after him.
Right.
Verse 20. And as for Ishmael, I have heard thee. Behold, I have blessed him, and will make him fruitful, and will multiply him exceedingly. 12 princes shall he beget, and I will make him a great nation.
Right. So this is why a lot of the Arabs think that they have the promise too. They think they be brothers and all that. You know, you ever go into one of these Arab gas stations, they look at it, they look at your dollar. They think y'all kindred spirits. No. You cut off. You want something bigger. Now the Most High gave them a blessing. That's what people mixed up. A blessing is not mean the Lord with you. You can go bless somebody on the street for $5. You don't really give a damn about that. That's how you gotta look at that. He blessed Esau with a sword. That means he not love us. Now he gave him a blessing. You know what I'm saying? So that's how you want to look at that. The Arab man is blessed. He's blessed with all the money, the oil, everything. But guess what? He's over there right now fighting for a land that's not his. He's right in the middle of the turmoil. He's using all these nations to fight. And what we get? What we got to do right now? All we got to do is what we in this class. What we got to do? What we already talked about? Keep these laws. They got to fight for it. They have to physically get out and come up with machines right now to keep what they got. We ain't got to do that. All we got to do right now is be brotherly and sisterly right now. You know what I'm saying? Be ready for war, huh?
If I could, so what you bring out so heavy, man? Because I'm thinking about what the Christian church saying. All you got to do is say, put your name on it, you can have a new car. You can put your name on it and have a job. But they not one keeping the law, statutes, commandments. So ain't nothing you get on that.
Exactly.
But if we take that same mindset, we just do what we supposed to do, keep these laws, statutes, commandments, we'll get that nation.
Right.
That's all we got to do.
That's right. That's all we got to do. He made it very simple for us to do. Now, it's good to have weapons, of course. We don't keep them weapons with us. Stay ready for war. But really, all you got to do is follow the Most High God, the way He told you to do. All right? That's really all we got to do. Keep these laws, whatever demon you fight. Like what Christ said, the weapons of warfare are not carnal.
Right.
That's for us. You know, that means it's fighting your mind first. Everything going to start with that demon that you wake up with, you got to fight.
That's right.
That's how we're going to get this kingdom together. Because all you're going to have left in the end is brotherhood and sisterhood.
Right.
Which is the spirit of Christ. All right? Keep going.
Come, verse 21. But my covenant will I establish with Isaac, which Sarah shall bear unto thee at this set time in the next year.
Did you peep out how you said that? But my covenant I'm going to share with Isaac. I'm going to give Ishmael this, but that's a heavy thing right there. He may know I'm going to give him what I really need, right?
That's right.
He made a separation right then and there. Right? And that's what you got to understand. He said, because that's how important that covenant is. But what he gave Ishmael going to come and go. Blessing going to come and go. What he's giving Isaac is a covenant, meaning you do this, I'm going to do this. You don't do this, I'm going to do this.
That's right.
What other way would you want to live? What other God? What God is more gracious than that?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Keep going.
Come, verse 22. And he left off talking with him, and God went up from Abraham.
Right.
Verse 23. And Abraham
How
took.
far do we go down? You know, we'll keep going. We'll go ahead and go through that. You know, all right, but yeah, go ahead and read 7 more.
Verse 23. And Abraham took Ishmael his son, and all that were born in his house, and all that were bought with his money, every male among the men of Abraham's house, and circumcised the flesh of their foreskin in the selfsame day as God had said unto him.
Right. It was serious about that circumcision. So just understand, always remember how that's something that important was able to go away because of Christ. Always keep going.
God, verse 24. And Abraham was 90 years old and 9 when he was circumcised in the flesh of his foreskin. Verse 25. And Ishmael his son was 13 years old when he was circumcised in the flesh of his foreskin.
Right.
And in the self same day was Abraham circumcised and Ishmael his son.
Right.
And all the men of the house of his house, born in the house and bought with money of the stranger, were circumcised with him.
Right. So that's going back to what we said earlier, how important that was that everybody around him had to do that. Right? Right? Oh, I mean, that was the end. All right. You know, we 7 more and the last one right there. All right.
That's like
Yeah, you know what? Let's do that. All right, man. This is it. March. Super Bar Raw. State your registry. What's the life? Let him come on. All right, Super Bar Raw. State your registry.
Trooper Marat,
So, Baya,
Bayal,
Bun Yashal.
Baya Sha'ala.
Bun Yashal. All right. Trooper Marat.
Bun Yawda, Bun Yasha'ala. Yahbashir Yahshabarakatah. Yahbashir Yahshabarakatah.
All right. Swore with you. We at Genesis 18 and 17 and what?
We are just at chapter 18, verse 1.
18 verse 1. All right. You got it?
Number 1
All
time.
right.
The book of Genesis, chapter 18, verse 1. And the Lord appeared unto him in the plains of Merib.
Right.
And he sat in the tent door in the heat of the day.
Right.
And he lifted up his eyes and looked, and lo, there these men stood by him.
3 minutes.
3 men stood by him. And when he saw them, he ran to meet them from the tent door and bowed himself toward the ground.
So what is he saying right now? What is he saying he saw right now? He's saying he saw angels.
So he
Right. He said what he said. He said he seen 3 men showing up. You know what I'm saying? He's in his time with the Most High. So this is what happened when he saw. So that lets you know a lot of times that scripture that says, trying to think of it, you can be entertaining angels and not know it. You know what I'm saying? So you just never know about the scripture say always, represent this truth.
Right.
Whoever you're dealing with, whatever you're going, you never know who you're dealing with. You know, especially if it's an Israelite. Of course, angels are always going to be Israelite. You know, they don't have no devil.
Right.
But you know what I'm saying? But of course, you see in the scripture say make peace with all men.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you want to be in that mindset, but also be ready to go to war. Right? Keep going.
Verse 3. And said, My Lord, if now I have found favor in thy sight, pass not away, I pray thee, from thy servant.
Right. Keep going.
Verse 4. Let a little water, I pray you be fetched, and wash your feet, and rest yourself under the tree.
Right. He's being hospitable to him. Right. Keep going.
Verse 5. And I will fetch a morsel of bread, and comfort ye your heart. After that ye shall pass on, for therefore are ye come
to your servant. And they said, so do as thou hast said.
Right. So he said them all the stuff he's gonna be hospitable to them. They saying, give them permission to go ahead and do it. Right. So this is what we go ahead and read 6 too.
Verse 6, and Abraham hasted into the tent unto Sarah, and said, make ready quickly 3 measures of fine meal, knead it, and make cake upon the heart. Verse 7, and Abraham ran into the heart, and fetched a calf tender and good, and gave it unto a young man.
Right, so he's going all out, these brothers right here, because he knowing who he's helping with. You know what I'm saying? He was in the spirit and knew who appeared before him, right? So that's the spirit you want to be in when you deal with brothers anyway. But he's doing that especially because he knows who these men specifically are. So he goes on down to details about what he did to prepare for them. All the details about what he did, what they ate, how many he made, told his rear to get up, cook food and stuff like that. All right? Finish off waiting, that'll be the last one. We'll pick up the rest on next week.
Verse 8, and he took butter and milk and the calf which he had dressed, and set it up before them. And he stood by them under the tree, and they did eat.
Right, so he stood up. The same as let's just say, when we had a high-ranking man or a gentleman come down, you feed them, you're gonna make sure he eat good, you're gonna have somebody on Shamal watching them, all that kind of spirit when this brother was in. That's how you're supposed to be. That's how people do. It'll be people that'll see an angel right now. First thing they think about what the angel gonna do for them.
Right.
He thinking about what I can do for y'all.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He in that spirit.
That's right.
He ain't looking at, you know what I'm saying, I'm trying to get this out of this man. He looking like, man, I know who these men is. I know where you come from. So I'm going to treat you with the utmost respect. You know what I'm saying? That spirit you got to be in this brotherhood as well. All right? So we're going to end there and pick up next week. All right, men of Israel. Elijah. All right. We're going to read the Lord's Prayer. Okay. Go. All right. We'll turn Psalm to the east.
This is the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanah, Shabbat Shemayim, Kodah, Hayah, Shukah, Yahweh, Malaku, Taba'ah, Matasika, Hayah, Asha, Ba'aratza, Kubah, Hayah, Bashemayim, the thunder now, Lakar, Yawan, Masalak now, Kabawak now, Kasalak now, Kabawak here now, Wala'ah, Taba'ah now, Banas Sayawan, Abba, Hawashai now, Maya, Ra, Kaya, Lakar, Amalaku, Waha'ala, Wahatapari, La'ai Walayah, Amman.
All right. It's the Lord's Prayer in English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. On earth. As it is in heaven. Give us this day. Our daily bread. And forgive us our debts. As we forgive our debtors. Lead us not into temptation. But deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom. And the glory. And the power. Forever. So be it. All right. Psalmist's turn. All right. The courtesy salute. Men of Israel. Amajah Shabbat. Amajah. Barak. Amajah. Courtesy salute to the sisters. Barak. Yahweh Shabbat. Amajah. Class dismissed.